What's happening, YouTube, Facebook, and Daily Motion? Anthony Marsh on Power Rangers Lost Galaxy fan film, pun intended with Lost Galaxy, with my review on version 2 of the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Lost Galaxy Red Ranger, with a brand new Leo head, with a brand spanking new accessory, that being the Quasar Launcher, since I got my Quasar Saber from the 2-pack figure of him prepared for this. And basically I will bring up some subtle differences, or what I'm doing with the 2-pack figure with the current figure from Wave 8 of the Lightning Collection. Not much to say. I do like this packaging more than the 2-pack box from last year when I came back bringing back this content of toy reviews on my channel, because while last year was this year is Leo all by himself without facing Psycho Red or so. So at this point, the more they finish Lost Galaxy for the Lightning Collection, the better. I will pre-order Lost Galaxy Blue, and as well as In Space Black and SPD Green and the Tango Warrior from Wave 9 coming up. But I'm definitely more excited waiting to finish up Lost Galaxy as much as possible, because as much as I've been wanting to get brand new action figures of the team for a long time. But on the back is a new render of Leo with his Quasar Launcher. We'll delve into that. And I do like this 3D rendering of the Red Ranger with the Quasar Launcher. I like it. And the brand new art box of how he will look facing for the Lightning box as opposed to the Versus Pack box. But anyway, let's get on with it. Go Galactic! Man, and they say two Red Rangers can't exist at the same time, but alright everybody, now that I got my brand new Lost Galaxy Red Ranger figure out, there isn't really much of a notable difference, but it's the same figure. But well, while this right here on this side is what was once my 2-pack figure, because at this time, during the year, 1 year later since I've had this figure, you can notice that I had some really rough repainting on this figure, because when I got this Lost Galaxy Red Ranger with the Psycho Red Ranger figure from the 2-pack from last time, yeah, there's a lot of red smearing because I did all of the repainting of the red parts of his figure with a red Sharpie marker, knowing that was going to get messy. And look, I already got red all over, red blood, ink all over from the Sharpie all over my fingers. Oh, yeah, I know, it's terrible. So I gotta be careful touching this one because this is my brand new one. Yeah, but knowing the fact for a lot of people, I guess for those out there that, if you didn't want to get this, this one was from the 2-pack with Psycho Red. This is the brand new one with all the brand new stuff. If you want to skip getting the 2-pack, get this one instead. But I had to buy this because, again, as a diehard PRLG fan that I am, I had to get both because, again, knowing personally when I got this 2-pack figure of him, the Leo head and stuff, yeah, I gotta be careful touching this because, the red ink. Well, I'll start with the notable differences, starting with the head sculpts for Leo with Danny Slavin. The first head that we had from the 2-pack back in 2019, 2020, this Leo head looked very, very bland, because again, this was back when Hasbro was just starting to do the Lightning Collection and starting to give us decent Power Ranger figures with the civilian heads of the actor likenesses. While this Leo head was what it was, but given that the head sculpt was okay, but it wasn't all that great. Given how bland and how dehydrated this head sculpt of Leo looked, while this looks more like a prune-up touch-up of what his head looks like. Why does it look like on the new Leo head for the new figure look like he's blushing over something, like he's having a crush on somebody or something? And I see that they gave him a proper head sculpt. Well, I would say that this head sculpt of Leo looks like how he looked from the first half of Lost Galaxy when he had the black leather jacket and stuff, while this looks like the proper Leo we get from the remaining half of Lost Galaxy when his hair was all long and stuff, and when he had, of course, the blue jacket shirt, the red tank top, and the white pants for this one. I'm already trembling at this point because just thinking about holding on to it for very long, because you can tell a notable difference that this is what the Leo head we should have gotten with the Psycho Red Ranger 2-pack Versus Pack. And great, now I'm already getting red over because of the ink. So there you go. So there's this head of Leo. Well, again, this one was far from good, far from perfect the last time, because thinking back to my review on the 2-pack last year, this was an okay head sculpt, but looking back on it now, it's not all that great, because this version of Leo looks like he's all pale and dehydrated, and also looking a bit like 1984 Arnold Schwarzenegger from the first Terminator movie. If 1984 Arnold was a ranger or something, but that's just weird. The Versus pack, when again recall from the Versus pack, he came with the Quasar Saber as opposed to the new figure, which we'll get to in a moment. And again, recall that his, this Versus pack figure of the Red Galaxy Ranger came with the Quasar Saber and this very awesome looking fire flame effect, which I was very fond of from that review last time. Okay, now let's put this one away, because I hate to drop an F-bomb, but I fucked you up. On to the new one. Same figure, but you can tell a notable change from the old figure to the new one. I'm going to try not to, put my red blood hand fingers all over the new figure, with touching all the white parts, because one of the problems with the Lost Galaxy suits is that there was too much white, not enough color, so I got to be careful touching this one. Same figure from before, the red is just bland as usual. I got to be careful if I'm going to repaint this one. Helmet sculpt is the same, but I've noticed some people have noticed that this helmet of the Red Ranger had a much wider width on the first Lightning figure of him, while the new one has a more smaller one, but not much of a notable difference though. The eye color on the lion eyes are the same. Not much of a difference, so there you go with that. The belt emblem, the team's belt emblem on this one is a goldish yellow, as opposed to whatever the 2-pack figure had. As for the folded up Quasar Saber, I know I got some of that red ink all over the white part of that figure. Now, as you can tell, that on the old one versus the new one, the old one had a darker gold tint to this folded version of the Saber, while the new one has a much brighter gold, which I'm fine with. And given that the new figure didn't even come with the same Quasar Saber, I guess I don't know why the heck they didn't want to give them that. Plus, we got brand new interchangeable hands, but basically a bald fist as usual, but a brand new hand for when Leo touches the Quasar Launcher, does the Quasar Launchers, and all that, energy launch, as usual with that hand gesture with the Quasar Launcher. Then you got a brand new lightning effect piece, which is the same lightning effect piece I've seen for a couple of some of these figures already, which look like this lightning piece looks like it's like a combination of like someone spilled both ketchup and mustard on this one, which I don't know what was the deal with this one. It's okay. It's the same as usual, like with like Mighty Morphin Black's lightning piece with the cannon into it, and you can plug that lightning piece easily into the tip nozzle of the Quasar Launcher. Quasar Launcher in itself, you can't really extend it. It's just what it is. It is what it is. So unfortunately, you can't extend the Quasar Launcher. And again, while I'm more fascinated with the Galaxy Rangers and the Quasar Sabers when I get Lost Galaxy Blue, and when they do green, yellow, and pink very, very soon. The Quasar Launcher, well, I mean, I don't know, unless I have to buy 4 more Lost Galaxy Ray to make custom Quasar Launchers for pink, blue, green, and yellow next time, and when their Lightning figures come out. Well, the Quasar Launcher is okay, it's fine, even though the original Ginga Man toys, they had this in their original toy line, but in the original Lost Galaxy toys for their original line of action figures, they didn't give none of the Rangers Quasar Launchers. But I do remember in the original toys, the Quasar Sabers were plastic gray paint and basic paint. Now let's see how the new figure looks with the Quasar Saber, because this is what he should have came with, as opposed to the 2-pack figure I got before, and so such. So this is what, again, new figure, same old weapons from the last time. I gotta be careful not touching so much of the that smeared red on the from that that old figure of the Red Ranger that I got. So this is what the Red Ranger looks like wielding his Quasar Saber. Let's see how he looks holding both the Quasar Saber and the Quasar Launcher at the same time. Holding two weapons at once would make you somewhat of a badass, you know. I've done that with a couple of Rangers in these reviews lately, but and as usual, opening up, wielding these, trying to open up the fingers of these lightning figures with the grip hands, open grip hands. Now look how Leo looks wielding both the Quasar Launcher and the Quasar Saber. I kind of wish that the Rangers would come with the trans daggers also. And I don't know for like a future re-release of all of the Lost Galaxy Rangers if they came with Lights of Orion enhancements, unless anyone would like to make some 3D, unless anyone wants to make any 3D printed models of the armor pieces for the Rangers with the Lights of Orion. Which would be nice, or wait until when Hasbro does a re-release of all 5 Galaxy Rangers in the Lightning Collection for, like, even if it's a $100 set with them with the Lights of Orion enhancements, that would be nice. So yeah, wielding both the Quasar Launcher and the Quasar Saber, wielding 2 weapons at once. But though I remember, based on speculation, when I heard about them doing a new Lost Galaxy Red Ranger release for the Lightning Collection, some wished and predicted that the Red Ranger should come, this version of Lost Galaxy Red should come with the Lights of Orion enhancements, but no, we get a brand new figure, but this is just for the solo release, where he just gets a new weapon, a new Leo head, and that's it, and a new lightning piece with him with the Quasar Launcher. Though some people are a little fickle, why did he get the Quasar Launcher is beyond me and beyond anybody else's guess, and it's a wild guess too. And I think when I get Lost Galaxy Blue, I think I'm going to have to buy another one of this just for this only, and just buy a third Lost Galaxy Red and make a custom with that one, I guess. And given that by then I'll have about like 3 different Leo heads at this point, once I do. So nothing much about that. Okay, take the Quasar Saber. Well, put that away, and let's just see how Leo looks with the Quasar Launcher. But in most of the majority of new images that surfaced online for Gingaman and Lost Galaxy Red, with the Red Ranger holding the Quasar Launcher, doing that pose with his Quasar Launcher in the new photos that I've seen of him lately, trying to emulate that. But yeah, the Quasar Launcher is a great addition to the weapon arsenal for the Lightning figures, but I kind of wish that he could have came with Quasar Saber, because I like the Galaxy Rangers best with the Quasar Sabers, sometimes trans daggers on occasion, but most of the time it's always, Quasar Sabers for me, because, being the Lost Galaxy fan that I am. Okay, I can try to get that pose like I keep seeing in these new images of Leo wielding the Quasar Launcher like this. It's almost just as accurate, close enough. Now let's see how Leo looks with the new head, because given this is the same helmet, and wow, that was easy to take that off. And then with the new head, well, yeah, new head, gotta get the joint in. That was easy right there, topping that off, popping that on. And this is how we get our new Leo head onto the Lost Galaxy Red Ranger body, basically looking like how Leo looked for the second half, especially in the finale. So this looks a lot accurate and on point to how Leo's supposed to look. And I think we should have gotten this head sculpt of Leo earlier, as opposed to right now for this new line of figures. And it doesn't look that bad, given, all things considered. And it would have been nice if they came, again, the trans dagger, if only we had the trans dagger accessory. Maybe when we get Lost Galaxy Pink and Yellow, those will come with the trans daggers, and green will have Quasar Saber, not much on trans dagger. Now this is helmetless Leo with his Quasar Saber. You know, it would have been nice if I had Trakina or any other villain from Lost Galaxy he could fight doing something like this. It would have been nice. Oh yeah, the folded up Quasar Saber, because I don't really know why they always have to include this accessory. If the Rangers got the full bladed Quasar Saber and they got the folded one inside, I don't see why on earth do we need the folded one with the already one we already got. So yeah, here we go with Leo Quasar Saber. That's great. Okay, now let's put the Quasar Launcher in his hand, but of course I have to change the hand, but you know, which is at least is better than having one of those karate chop hands that the white and pink Mighty Morphin Rangers had for their lightning figures. Okay, so let's switch the hand out. Okay, let's switch the hand out and turn this in. It looks like you got a hand clap right here. Okay, I gotta figure out how to pose him with this hand. You know, gotta get the elbow crunch going. And wait a minute, the Quasar Launcher should go. No, wait, I got the Quasar Saber, the Quasar Launcher. Excuse me, Quasar Launcher the wrong way, the wrong direction. And I remember I used to have the deluxe Quasar Launcher weapon as a roleplay weapon, as a toy when I was a kid. Speaking of which, yeah, it takes me a little bit way back to when I had this as a kid. You know, the Quasar Launcher, you know, the big, remember that big Quasar Launcher weapon thing that they had from Lost Galaxy's original toy line? Yeah, I used to have that once. But given that now for some action figures for Power Rangers, all these years later for the Galaxy Rangers, now we got the Quasar Launcher going. Not a good pose with him with the Quasar Launcher. I'm trying to get it, you know, there to relax the arm a bit, but I think I'm doing something wrong. And yeah, it's kind of like that up there when they would take this Quasar Launcher, do the energy launch. And of course, you know, in the later half of Lost Galaxy, the Quasar Launcher did have Lights of Orion enhancements, because again, given my nerdism about PRLG at this point, that the Quasar Launcher would also have Lights of Orion enhancements. But I don't know, maybe if we get a Lights of Orion Lightning collection pack of the Galaxy Rangers and their enhancements of that the Quasar Launcher should have the Lights of Orion enhancements too, which would be great and which would be nice. No, it would have made a lot of sense. Okay, but I'm trying to get this pose going with him with the Quasar Launcher. I guess, well, whatever. This is just as far as I can go with this. And yeah. So, last thoughts. You know, this new figure of the Red Ranger is fine. It's the same. It's just brand new accessories is all I needed. Because, well, given the fact the reason why I had to buy the second one, I messed up this one, because then I realized I should have never repainted it. Because maybe it's because, you know, the longer I look at the paint apps on Lost Galaxy Red for both the 2-pack and the new figure, the new release, I just kind of think the red on him is a bit bland. And I just hope that when Lost Galaxy Blue comes out later this year, when I get him, I hope the blue doesn't look all faded as well, because I think that's what it is. As much as I like Lost Galaxy and still like their season, but I think the paint apps on, you know, I think for the rest of the Rangers when they come out also later, they'll probably come out very bland. And, you know, again, I was really hoping that they would color correct red for the Wave 8 release, but nope. Even from my camera standards, the color on him is very bland, but yet the white stands out fine and well. But they improved the color on the folded formation of the Quasar Saber at least, and gave us a proper Leo head that actually makes him look more like there was more life to him. But other than that, this release of Lost Galaxy Red by himself without Psycho Red was fine. It's okay. But I hope, well, when we get Lost Galaxy Blue, there will be way more excitement when Kai joins the group and joins this collection. And then in the future, Damon, Kendricks / Corone, or depending on who will be the Pink Ranger for that, and Maya for so that way we'll have all of Lost Galaxy, the team, done. I don't know about them re-releasing Magna Defender where I can take his head off and then put Mike's head on there, but no, I think it's best just release only one Magna Defender, because before I even recorded this portion to close out this video, I tried to place Leo's original head on the Magna Defender body. Didn't work. So there you go. So what do you guys think? So until when we get Lost Galaxy Blue later, I will review him and how he stacks up with Leo and Magna Defender, the OG. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time with a brand new Power Rangers Lightning collection and future toy review to come. Thanks for watching.